The Tape Podcast with Manager Marty. I'm your host, Manager Marty. I'm so excited to be here. Now, I know what y'all thinking. I know what some of y'all thinking. All right, I admit I don't know what none of you are thinking. But if you are thinking that I wasn't going to be here today, you are correct. I told you all that I was going to come back here on Friday. I was going to take a break. I had a lot of different things I needed to do. I told you all that, right? Clients that I needed to help out, take care of the business, make sure the business is intact, take care of my railroad business and different things I got to do. Y'all know I wasn't supposed to be here today. But I heard what Ryan Garcia said literally an hour ago. And I had to probably an hour and a half ago. And I had to come on here. I just had to. Double salute to Andre Noble, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. I had to come on here. You see, I'm still in business attire. You see, I didn't even get a chance to settle in, but I had to come live for my people, the Roll the Tape film crew, even the detractors. I had to come and produce content. I had to. I mean, Ryan Garcia brought up SNAC. Ryan Garcia brought up Victor Conte. Ryan Garcia brought up Devin Haney banned with the SNAC program. How could I not? How could I not adjust my schedule and come on here and talk about it? And then, I don't know, man. These guys don't want to touch on it. They don't want to touch on the topic. I'm talking about certain content creators. Hey, to each his own. Everybody should be able to run their platform the way that they want to run it without any criticism. Because I don't get the same privileges of running my platform the way I want to run it without being criticized, right? So, hey, we're here now. This is boxing. We make no excuses. So I'm glad that all of you are here. I welcome you. You are all invited to the family cookout. Even some of you that just came over here to freeload and then take a plate home so that you can feast on it for the next few days. I welcome you as well. It's all good. But here's the thing. I need you all to do some things to show your participation because I love engagement. First and foremost, if you haven't done so already, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. We're well over our milestone of 7,000 plus subscribers. And I double salute all of you who are watching live and live in color and the replay of this live for subscribing to the channel and being a part of the Roll the Tape film crew. I appreciate that as much as I don't say it. I want to keep on saying it more often as I come on here, that I appreciate the support, all of the love I get, everybody engaging in the chat, even the ones that are unfavorable towards the things that I say in the chat, the comments section. Bottom line is you're providing viewership, and in exchange, you're learning something about the sport and the business of boxing that you did not know before you encountered the channel. So I appreciate it both ways. Also, I need you to do one more thing. I need you all to participate by jab, hook, double cross, double left hook, however you want to do it, double jab. Touch on that like button. Yeah, put your holy hands on that like button. Yeah, because when you do that, guess what happens to the information? Guess what happens to the education? Guess what happens to the entertainment value I produce on this channel? It reverberates all across the world. And so YouTube and the algorithm would then push it out, push it out, push it out. Now, we already know that my channel is shadow banned. It is no secret. But I don't make no excuses. I'm still going to come on here, all right? There's a third thing I'm going to need from you all too. We talk about engagement. We talk about reciprocation, right? I believe in reciprocity in all healthy relationships. And so if you can continue to provide your financial contribution to help this channel grow, I want to tell you in advance, I really genuinely appreciate it. And of course, this does not mean that I am not going to publicly acknowledge the super thanks, the super stickers, the cash apps, and the super thanks that we possibly may generate today in this live broadcast. So I want to say double salute to everyone who find it not robbery to contribute to the channel financially. It helps grow the channel. It helps me continue to produce content and defray the cost of the expenses, that are incurred running the YouTube channel. And I'm going to come back on here as much as I can to do it all for you, the audience. So I appreciate your time, the most important asset that we all possess. Now, with that being said, let me shout out some people in the chat. Roll the tape. Salute P Flame, my guy Shahid. Icon Canadian, all the way from Canada. Much love to you and all the people of Canada that watch this channel. Salute to you. Cash Crypto, salute to you. GMS Vegas, salute to you. Jared Campbell, salute to you. All things, salute to you. I don't want to miss nobody. But you came to the right place because we need answers. And I'm going to provide some questions so that we can get some answers. Because when I say it, I'm the poster boy. They say I'm the poster boy, Andre. They say I'm the poster boy for talking about PEDs in boxing and the poster boy of talking about SNAC and Victor Conte and anti-doping. That's what people have called me. Why not put that robe on? Why not put that jacket on and walk through the crowd and say, yes, I accept the position. Double salute to my guy, Andre Noble. Thank you for your super chat. First one of the evening, and definitely not the last. Andre says, Marty, you are right. Now everyone is on Victor Conte's neck. Hey. It is what it is. I would be surprised if Ryan Garcia did not take a peek. I ain't nobody special. I keep telling my friends I'm not a celebrity. They keep telling me I am. But I would be surprised if Ryan Garcia didn't take a peek of at least something that I said about the SNAC program. I mean, the last time I did a video, I've done videos about this, and even Tank Davis, he possibly, I don't have evidence of this, so it's just my opinion, he possibly took a little peek and he saw what I said about SNAC, and then, he commented on Twitter and said, get that SNAC S out of boxing. Y'all remember that? Yeah. Anyway, even if he didn't take a peek and watch any of the published content that I produced on this channel about it, so what? I don't do this for the looks. I don't do this for the likes. I do this for the licks. You dig? And so that's the thing. Asante L, I'm glad you're here. We got to talk about this. I want to play you something. Before we get on what Ryan Garcia actually said, if you haven't heard it, I want to play you something. Because see, what's happened is, I've noticed this. There's certain people, I'm not mad at them. I promise you, I'm not mad at anybody who has a relationship with anybody else. It's just not important. But it's just certain content creators I've noticed that when the topic of the SNAC program come up, when the topic of performance enhancement comes up, they don't want to touch on it. Yeah, people get sensitive. They don't want to talk about it. It's about boxing. It's related to boxing. The boxers that people are talking about on their content, right? Some of them are on the SNAC program. You see, most people didn't want to talk about it until they saw me talk about it. And then when it started gaining some traction, some, not all, but some has jumped on the bandwagon, right? To try to piggyback off of the things that I've done when it comes to my extensive research, me publishing it, me, providing all information, me dispelling the disinformation that has been disseminated all across the YouTube boxing community streets, me interviewing Victor Conte, not once, but twice in a matter of 7 days, that total 5 hours. It's like an energy drink, 5 hours of live published dialogue between me and Victor Conte himself. So some content creators don't want to speak on it. That's fine. Everybody get an opportunity to monetize and make money and do what they want to do on their channel. It's all good. But the people that love the sport of boxing, you all come over here to get all the facts. You know I've never lied to you, not even one time. You know I never embellished any stories, not even once. Let me point out a guy who did lie. A guy who did embellish stories, especially particularly the stories that he claimed about me. I'm not rehashing this. What I'm trying to do is set the foundation of the lack of credibility that some people have talking about this topic. Now, most people haven't done any research on the topic, you know, and it's okay. I've done the research for you all, and people have made reaction videos of my content and still do to this day. Have used talking points that they've heard directly from me on this channel or even other people's channel when I go on their platform. It's okay. It's all right. Some people have done reaction videos of things that Victor Conte said in an interview that I conducted with him and still refused to give me the credit and shout me out. But it is okay. But I just wanted to point out something. Blueblood Sports TV says something. I don't know, man. Some people just have a relationship with guys or their relatives or friends that's over at the SNAC program, and they don't want to be completely transparent about it. But y'all know I am. And so I figured I'd let you hear what Blueblood Sports TV had to say about what Ryan Garcia said. I want to comment on that. And then I want to comment on what Ryan Garcia actually said. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Yeah, you know, when Fanan was trying to do it, Fanan was doing, yeah, Fanan knew how to do it the right way. Roll the tape.
So you talking about Devin if Devin Haney had tested positive for any banned substance at any point in time in his life, in his career, that would have been found out. As much disdain that Devin Haney gets in the sport of boxing, if Devin Haney had tested positive for a banned substance at any point in time in his career, right, it would have been found out. So here's another thing, right, that everybody loves to use now. Everybody all of a sudden loves to use, well, Victor Conte is a mad scientist, and he's a chemist, and he knows how to hide this and hide that. From Olympic style testing, that's why they incorporated Olympic style testing in the sport of boxing and in everything, so that Victor Conte's chemist, quote unquote chemist word, can't be hidden. That's why they did it.
I heard enough. I can't with this guy. I just can't with the. Listen, man. Listen. We are grown men. Why can't we just keep it all the way real? Let me not say we, because y'all know I keep it all the way real. What I'm saying is, you got a platform. You chose to speak on the topic. Be honest to the fan base. Tell the truth. Have some integrity in your journalism, please. Just stop the capping is what I'm saying. The viewership is increasing exponentially, and I'm excited about it. Double salute to my guy, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Tape film crew, my main man, Pots and Pans, Biz on the beat. I see you, Biz. I know you're here. Ooh-wee. Listen, don't stop with the super chats now. It's not over. It's not over now. Now, listen, I can see that the viewership and the likes are not congruent. Let's do this the right way. You know, we welcome everybody over here now. But at some point now, I have to tell people, you don't have to keep freeloading. That what I'm saying is, don't come over here, get free information, take a plate home and leave. Come on and support the channel. You don't have to give me no money if you don't want. That's not important to me. But at least click that like button, man. Let the views go up so that the algorithm can be pushed out by you. See, we want the truth to be exposed. That's what we deal with over here, with honor and integrity. Y'all know how I am. I'm the same way I am on YouTube, off of YouTube, right? That's all I'm saying. You see, here's the thing, Aaron D. Lauder. This guy, Blueblood Sports TV, is not keeping it all the way 100 and real. All things. Let me back up a little bit because I want to translate what this guy is saying. I'm not trying to disrespect this guy. So when you go over and tell him, you can go over and tell him I said it. But what I'm basically saying is when you go over there and tell him, just tell him that I said, I'm not trying to tell him, say, Manager Marty said. You got to put Manager Marty said in front of it, okay? He's not trying to disrespect you, Blue Blood. But he just wants you to be honest when you talk to the people. Don't misrepresent the truth. Don't omit the truth. And don't lack integrity when you're broadcast journalizing. I dropped out of college. I don't know how to talk right. They say I'm not a manager. That's what they say. They say I'm not credible. They call me clowns and all kind of stupid stuff on YouTube in my comment section. Cut me a break. Y'all gotta cut me a break. I'm gonna tell the truth regardless. Hold on. Let me play back because I want to translate what he's talking about this. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna roll the tape back. Hold on. Look how he's looking when he's about to say what he's about to say. I want to show you his facial expression. Because he took a long pause before this. Look at the guy's facial expression. When he's about to talk about this, just look. Just look. Y'all can see. Look. Go on. Look at him. He looks like he's trying to find the right politically correct words to say. You know we ain't politically correct over here. Y'all know that. I need the viewership to increase with the likes too. Come on. Listen, I know you watching. It's okay if you don't agree with me. It's all right. We do this for education and entertainment purposes. Okay? Now, I want to rewind what he said. I got to do this, y'all. I have to. It's imperative, okay? Let me hear what he had to say again. Come on, spit it out.
So you talking about Devin is it? If Devin Haney had tested positive for any banned substance at any point in time in his life, in his career, that would have been found out. As much disdain that Devin Haney gets in the sport of boxing, if Devin Haney had tested positive for a banned substance at any point in time in his career, right, it would have been found out. So,
time out. Blue Blood, you said it. Oh, I love the viewership. It's increasing exponentially. So Blue Blood said, what's going on, Smooth Criminal? Blue Blood said, if Devin Haney would have tested positive for a banned substance, it would have been found out already. Question, Blue Blood, how you know? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How do you know? You didn't say, in my opinion. You talked as if it was a fact. So since Mr. Blue Blood spoke like it was a fact, I think it is fair for all of us, including me, to fact check him. How do you know? Because the last time I checked, we only saw about maybe 3 or 4 times at the most where the results of the testing for Devin Haney, and not just his results, but him being welcomed into the program and enrolled into the VADA program, it only been published on Twitter about 3 or 4 times. So here's the thing I'm trying to publish about this. This is what I'm trying to publish. Hear me, y'all, and hear me good. This is what I'm trying to publish. I'm trying to publish truth because somebody is lying. Somebody is not being honest. Either VADA's website and Margaret Goodman Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder and president of VADA. Either she is lying or Blueblood Sports TV is lying. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Before you get off the stream and run over there and tell him what I said, hear me out first. Get all the facts first, because you know I'm going to bring it up. Margaret Goodman said, now here's the thing. I published this information on this channel, and I can name everybody in the chat who are not just members of the channel, but also members of the Roll to Tape film crew and even supervisors of the Roll to Tape film crew, and they will attest with me in the chat that I published an excerpt, written, when I say an excerpt, a written interview on this channel where Margaret, and don't let me find it because I'll pull it up and I'll find it and pull it up. It's in my phone. I'll pull it up. Margaret Goodman said in an interview, most of y'all remember me bringing this up, when I was referencing an example of Terrence Crawford about his testing and the lack thereof. Dr. Margaret Goodman said, every fighter, whether they be a boxer or MMA fighter, every professional fighter who enrolls in VADA for random style blood and urine testing, they will be publicly acknowledged on VADA's website. Do y'all remember that? And the second piece that she said, that if they enroll and they test negative, they will receive notification through a letter that states that they not only enrolled in VADA, in the VADA program for testing, but their test came back negative. And then there's a third piece. Don't challenge me and make me pull it up, because you know I have the evidence when I speak about something publicly. She said, the third piece of that interview is all in the same paragraph. She said, if a fighter tests positive, they will be removed from the website and not publicly acknowledged. I need everybody in the chat that remember me putting that up on the screen. If you do, if you can type the letter Y in the chat so that people that's watching this don't say that I'm lying and making things up. If you recall me posting that live right here on this channel, that Dr. Margaret Goodman said, if a fighter tests positive for a banned substance, they will be removed from the website, which means that their public acknowledgement will be eradicated. Let me put my glasses on so I can hear what the chat is saying. Creole says he remembers. Thank you. King Swisher, Cash Crypto, The Coldest, Demoni, Biz on the beat. A band up. If you here, I know that's your man, but keep it all the way 100. AJ64. This is all the people, if you're watching the replay of this live and you can't see the chat, I'm telling you right now, these are all the yeses that we received. They remember when I posted that information. Okay? So if who are we going to believe? Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder and president of the anti-doping agency, who administers the tests through the DCOs that they hire? Or do we listen to Blueblood Sports TV? Oh, even Band Up. Salute to Band Up for keeping it 100, even though Blueblood is man. That's why I respect you, young boy. My man. You see, do we believe Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder and president of the anti-doping agency that administers the testing protocols for the athletes that they test? Or do we believe Blueblood Sports TV, who claimed that if Devin Haney tested positive for a banned substance, everybody would know by now? Who do we supposed to believe? Let's hear him again.
So you talking about Devin is it. If Devin Haney had tested positive for any banned substance at any point in time in his life, in his career, that would have been found out.
That would have been found
As
out.
much disdain that Devin Haney gets in the sport of boxing, if Devin Haney had tested positive for a banned substance at any point in time in his career, right, it would have been found out. So
How do you know that, Mr. Blueblood? If Dr. Margaret Goodman stated that if a fighter tests positive for any banned substances, they won't be publicly acknowledged and removed from the website of VADA. So if what Dr. Margaret Goodman is saying is true, which I believe it is, how can you turn around and say that if Devin Haney tested positive for a banned substance, it would have been found out? You got to do your homework, bro. Do your homework. Conduct real research. Because you don't know what you're talking about, Blue Blood. And I know Bill Haney's your guy. I only know that because he took you out to dinner with other grown men. Y'all all went to dinner, right? That's what that's to my understanding. That's to my understanding. You know what I mean? So I know that's your man, but you still got to keep it all the way 100. You got to be honest, bro. That's all we asking for is honesty and truth. And when you speak something out loud, especially on your channel, bro, you have to bring the evidence along with it. We can't keep what I tell you in 2024, we're not doing anymore in the sport of boxing. I'm spearheading it. We're not going to allow people to just speak things out publicly without any what? Truth and evidence. So Blue Blood, I have to debunk your theory. We have to go by the expert, Dr. Margaret Goodman. She's a credible source. She is the founder and president of Voluntary Anti-Doping Association. Listen, somebody stop me when I don't make any sense. Somebody just stop me in the chat. Say, stop, Manager Marty, you're wrong. I know I'm not, but we all have opinions. But if I'm lying and if I'm wrong, just stop me. That's all you got to do. So that's my first question to Mr. Blue Blood. Go on over there. Go run over there and tell him what I said. Because we need answers.
here's another thing, right, that everybody loves to use now. Everybody all of a sudden loves to use.
Stop saying everybody loves to use. Everybody all of a sudden wanted. Who you talking about me? I don't want to, I don't want to assume there. Who is everybody? Who is everybody want to talk about all of a sudden? See, when I hear words like all of a sudden, it sounds like when Terrence Crawford fans say, Manager Marty, you wasn't talking about SNAC before the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence fight, which I was. I have actually mentioned about SNAC about, let me see, March, April, May, June, 5 months before they fought in 2023, February. Go look at my record. Go look at the videos. You'll see. But anyway, who's all of a sudden? Everybody want to say all of, okay, let's say he's not talking about me because I don't care if he is or not. But my thing is, what are they saying? What is everybody saying all of a sudden? Listen.
Victor Conte is a mad scientist, and he's a chemist, and he knows how to hide this and hide that.
Stop it. Everybody didn't say that first. I'm gonna rewind it for y'all. I'm gonna rewind it for y'all. I'm gonna rewind it for y'all. I want y'all to hear what he said again. Listen.
All of a sudden loves to punch this thing that Devin Haney gets in the sport of boxing. If Devin Haney had tested positive for a banned substance at any point in time in his career, right, it would have been found out. So here's another thing.
Listen.
Right, that everybody loves to use now. Everybody all of a sudden loves to use, well, Victor Conte is a mad scientist, and he's a chemist.
Stop. Everybody wants to use that Victor Conte is a mad scientist and chemist. Quick question, chat. Let's engage now because I see the likes are still sitting here. I see the likes didn't move yet. I need the likes to be congruent with the viewership. Come on, support the channel. Come on, support. I got some information I'm dropping on you now. You're going to learn something today that you didn't know or won't find out from nobody else. So I'm glad that you're here. All right. Now, quick question to the chat. Did y'all watch the Netflix documentary? Yes, just yes or no. Did you all see the Netflix documentary called Hall of Shame and with Victor Conte in it? Did you all see that? Just yes or no. We don't have to stay on this point too long. I just need about two more yeses. I got one right here. I just need two more. Did anybody see the Netflix documentary Hall of Shame with Victor Conte? Okay, great. That's enough. Thank y'all. Oh man, everybody supports this channel. I love you guys. Okay. Do y'all remember that time? And I can pull this up. Don't make me do it. If you challenge me, I'll pull it up. Not the roller tape film crew. That's for the haters that's sitting in the back of the classroom acting like they sleep with their head down, but they recording everything I'm saying. Yeah, them. Remember when Devin Haney said Victor Conte's a mad scientist? Remember when Devin Haney said that? So who was Blueblood talking about? Saying everybody's starting to say all of a sudden that Victor Conte's a scientist. No, Devin Haney's the one that said Victor Conte's a scientist. Remember that? If y'all don't recall, it's okay. If you recall in the chat, we want engagement now. See, because sometimes I need to pull up my resources and my support system. Okay? Do y'all remember Devin Haney saying towards the end of the Netflix documentary Hall of Shame that excuse me, that Victor Conte's a mad scientist? Do you all remember that? Just yes or no. Let me put my glasses on. I can see close range. I just want more clarity, that's all. Yes or no? Real quick. Can I get one yes? Maybe two. Okay, thank you, King. I appreciate that. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Cash. You see, I'm not making this up, y'all. So my thing is with Blueblood, you saying everybody want to say all of a sudden that Victor Conte is a mad scientist. Salute 2 Cents Boxing. She's a member of the channel, and she is also a supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. And I know 2 Cents Boxing, remember. So my thing is, who is Blueblood talking about when he says everybody all of a sudden want to say Victor Conte's a mad scientist? No, Devin Haney said Victor Conte's a mad. I'm going to pull it up. A mad scientist. I'm pulling it up. Where my Netflix at? I'm going to pull it because I know people always try to discredit me when I come with truth and evidence. Okay, hold on. Where's the Netflix at? I might have to. Where my phone at? I got to pull it up on the iPad or the phone. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We got to deal with it, y'all. I wasn't even going to do it live today, but I'm so glad I did. The viewership is increasing exponentially. Hold on, we're going to Netflix right now. We're going to pull up Devin Haney right now. We're going to pull up what Haney said about Victor Conte being a mad scientist. Where's it at? We got to go in my history here. I done watched the documentary about 6 times already. Probably 7 times. Hold on, where's it at? Hold on, y'all. We're going to pull it up. We're going to pull it right on up. Yeah. Here you go. Hold on. Here you go. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull. Hold. Stay right there, y'all. Stay right there. I found it. Lord have mercy. 2 Cents. You know I'm the most controversial man on YouTube. Let's hear what Blueblood Sports TV had to say about. I'm going to roll the tape again. Hold on.
Here's another thing, right, that everybody loves to use now. Everybody all of a sudden loves to use, well, Victor Conte is a mad scientist, and he's a chemist.
Stop. Everybody wants to use, all of a sudden, that Victor Conte is a mad scientist and a chemist. Everybody's not just using that. Let's hear Devin Haney when he's the first one to use it in the Netflix documentary that was published in August of 2023. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
I was able to find a home there.
Me with Victor, then that's when people will come to me and say, oh, he's a cheater and he's going to try to give you drugs, or he is giving you drugs and stuff like that. But I never really paid attention to it. Yeah, I mean, I would say that it is performance enhancing, just without the drugs. Victor's definitely the mass scientist.
He's a what, Devin? Victor is a what? Hold on, let me see if we can say it again. Say it again, Devin. Tell Blueblood who was the first one to say it. Come on.
And stuff like that, but I never really paid attention to it. Yeah, I mean, I would say that it is performance enhancing, just without the drugs. Victor's definitely the mass scientist.
Victor is definitely the mad scientist. Woo! Huh? Come on, Blueblood. They got you looking crazy out here in these streets, bro. Double salute to my guy, Toon. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Toon says, Blueblood defends Haney. Oh boy, what's new? Man, anything negative about Haney, that man springs into action. The same guy who reported a doctor said for sure metal was in Fury's gloves have been downhill since. That's from my guy, Toon. Thank you for your support and contribution again, Toon. And I understand. You're right, Toon. Every time someone says something negative or say something that, you know, I don't want to say contradict, but they have an opinion on Devin Haney that may not fare well for his fans, you know, Blueblood spins right into action. Thank you for that, Toon. Appreciate it. So I'm just trying to figure out real quick, right? Where's Blueblood getting this information from? He's talking like he's speaking facts. You see how the disinformation start being disseminated by guys like Blueblood Sports TV, and people listen to him and they take it and run with it. All of a sudden, everybody's saying that Victor Conte's a mad scientist. No, Devin Haney's the first one to say it on a Netflix documentary, bro. Double salute again to my guy, Toon. Always supporting the channel. Thank you for your contribution, Toon. Toon says, the same way Devin said Loma was too old and too small. He, quote unquote, oh, good brother, he was trying to get the TO fight. He ain't really mean it. But Tank start trolling, talking about fighting Crawford. And Blueblood says, quote unquote, oh, he meant it. What he's basically saying is there's a contradiction when it comes to dealing with Devin Haney from Blueblood Sports TV. This is from my guy, Toon. And we know that's true. So that's all I'm saying is we need answers. So question number 2, Blueblood. How can you say everybody's all of a sudden saying Victor's a mad scientist when your man Devin Haney's the first one to say it on a Netflix documentary? What's your response to that, Blueblood? Question number 1 was, how can you say, this is Blueblood's words, I'll roll it back for the new audience that just got here. He said, you know what? I'm going to play it back because my brother here. Double salute to my guy, D-Town Boxing. I heard he was in the chat. Salute. Mr. Pragmatic, double salute. Member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. Good to see you. I'm going to roll it back because the new audience just rolled in. I got 2 questions for Blueblood Sports TV. The first one, I'm about to play it back, what he said in the beginning of this thing here. And then I'm going to ask a question again. Hold on. Let's roll the tape back on him. Hold on. Hey, D-Town Boxing. Hey, Mr. Prag. He did a long pause before he said what I'm about to play. 2 Cents Boxing. He did a long pause. You know what I mean? He did a long pause before he said what I'm about to play. And let's look at his facial expression before he said it. Look at him, y'all. Go on and look at him. Look. He's trying to find something to say. He's trying to find the words. Well, he found them, and this is what he said. Come on.
So you talking about Devin is it? If Devin Haney had tested positive for any banned substance at any point in time in his life, in his career, that would have been found out. As much disdain that Devin Haney gets in the sport of boxing, if Devin Haney had tested positive for a banned substance at any point in time in his career, right, it would have been found out. So,
All right, stop. If Devin Haney would have tested positive for a banned substance in his career, it would have been found out. That's what he said. But this is the contradiction in that. If that is true of what Blueblood Sports TV is saying, and I have people in the chat, including Detail Boxing, who was up here with me, if that's true about what Blueblood is saying, that it would have been found out if Devin Haney would have tested positive, then how come 10 years ago, in 2013, and don't make me pull it up, Dr. Margaret Goodman was in an interview. I already pointed it out. And I already put the excerpt of the written transcript of the interview where Dr. Margaret Goodman said, and I got Gregory Quarterbaum here, I got Detailed Boxing here, I have 2 Cents Boxing here, I have a lot of people that's watching live and living color here to back me up. Dr. Margaret Goodman stated, if a fighter tests positive for a banned substance, they will be what? Removed from the website. In turn, doing what? Not publicly acknowledging them for being tested by VADA. So if anyone tests positive for a banned substance through VADA's testing and they get removed from the website, then how can Blueblood say that people would know by now that Devin Haney tested positive for a banned substance? You see the contradiction in that? So that's my question number 1 for Blueblood. Who should we believe? Should we believe Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder and president of VADA, the Voluntary Anti-Doping Association, who administers the random style testing for fighters? Or should we get all of our information from Blueblood Sports TV about this topic? Okay, question number 2. That was question number 1 to the new people that's coming in. Oh, we got 1,000 people in here. Don't let YouTube trick you talking about 130 people watching me. I can guarantee you, and I'll show you as soon as this live stream go off, that we'll have about over 2,000 people that's watching me live and live in color. I'm going to screenshot it to you, and then I'm going to post it, okay? Now, we got thousands of people watching me live. That's why I got to keep fixing my tie. And let me say this real quick to all the ladies out there. Oh, my goodness. You hear that? Hold on, listen to that. Yeah. It's a special delivery. Yeah, that's what that noise is. Yeah, that's what it's a special delivery coming your way. And I need all the traffic to get out my way. And so do I need all the men to get out my way too. Step to the side, fellas. Yeah, just like that ambulance you heard. You know how cars move to the side? That's what I need you fellas to do. Step to the side, because this public service announcement is for all the ladies out there. Let me tone my voice down, because this is for the ladies. It's not for y'all. Let me turn the lights down. I got to get my R&B mode. Hold on for a minute. Yeah. You see how I turn the light off? Listen now. This is Mac Marty talking now. So all the ladies out there that's watching me live and live in color and the replay of this live, ladies, I want to give you a double salute right now from the bottom of my heart, because y'all always come over here. Y'all always contribute to the channel with your time, your resources, and your monetary resources. And I want to say thank you so much, ladies. And yes, I'm talking to you, baby. Don't you look around worrying about the other ladies. Don't you worry about that. I'm talking to you. Sweetheart, I'm talking to you. Thank you so much for your support, your contribution, always being graceful in the chat. I've never had a ratchet moment with one woman in the chat or even on this panel. We usually get emotional men that come over here, but the ladies are always classy and graceful. And I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And you know I love you, girl, so stop playing. All right, now, fellas, I got that out the way. Let's get back to this guy here. Those are my 2 questions for Blueblood. And I would love for anybody to run over there and tell him what I said, because we need answers. Let's listen more to what he had to say about this topic.
Here's another thing, right, that everybody loves to use now. Everybody
Second
all of a
question.
sudden loves to use Victor Conte as a mad scientist.
Yes, Devin Haney used it. Devin Haney used it. Thank you, Oh, my man Carl Brown is here. Thank you, 2 Cents Boxing. Salute to my guy, Carl Brown. And I got to put this down. Double salute to my guy, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew, Sin Ironheart. What's going on? That's the second question. Let me play it again.
Here's another thing.
Listen.
Right, that everybody loves to use now. Everybody all of a sudden loves to use Victor Conte as a mad scientist.
Everybody's not using that. And it's not all of a sudden. Devin Haney used it first on the Netflix documentary. And I'm going to play it again for the new audience that just came in.
Like that, but I never really paid attention to it.
Listen.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that it is performance enhancing, just without the drugs. Victor's definitely the mad scientist.
Victor's definitely the mad scientist. That's Devin Haney that said that. So Blueblood, how can you say everybody's just bringing this up all of a sudden? No, Devin Haney said it first in August of 20. Well, he said it before that, but the point is that the documentary was published in August of 2023, bro. You got to keep it 100, Blueblood. I know that's your man, but you got to keep it 100. You got to be honest and be real, man. Listen.
And he's a chemist, and he knows how to hide this and hide that. From Olympic style testing, that's why they incorporated Olympic style testing in the sport of boxing and in everything, so that Victor Conte's chemist quote unquote chemist word can't be hidden.
Where your proof on that? You telling us? Come on, we got to call it out. Blueblood, you're telling the people that the reason why Olympic style testing was established in boxing is because Victor Conte's quote unquote scientific work can be nullified? Well, how is that true when Victor Conte himself said that he's the one that introduced the founder of WADA, Dick Pound, to Margaret Goodman to help start VADA? Think about it. How can Blueblood Sports TV say, right, that Olympic style testing was incorporated into boxing because it was there to nullify and basically hinder the scientific expertise and work of Victor Conte? How can he say that when Victor Conte was on this channel here in an interview that I conducted with him, and he told all of us that he introduced the founder of WADA, Dick Pound, to Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder of VADA, and helped start VADA? So what Olympic style testing or agency are you talking about? Because the last time we checked, how can an agency come into boxing to stop, nullify, and basically to hinder Victor Conte when he's the one that knows how to beat the testing? Come on, Blueblood. That's the question number 3 I got for this guy.
That's why they did it.
He said that's why they did it. Bring your evidence. If that's why they did it, if that's why VADA did it, if that's why VADA and WADA got into the sport of boxing, if that's why they did it, Blueblood, bring your evidence. Where's your facts and evidence of that statement you made? See, if I wouldn't have spoke on this today, this would have flew over some people's head. Blueblood would have been looking like an insider. People would have been believing what he say, like they always do. They would have came over here on this channel like they always do and used this lie and this misinformation as their talking point to challenge and discredit me. So I'm going to speak on it to stop it. So where's your proof and evidence at, Mr. Blueblood? Question number 4. If you claim that's why they did it, prove it. Prove it. We need answers.
Right? Andre, what's up, family? And if they know that you have any doings with Victor Conte, right, aren't they going to pay even more close attention to you? You highlighting yourself.
Spit it out. Come on. What else? What else? Come on. He trying to figure out what to say. Come on. Come on. Figure it out. Think about the words.
You putting the bullseye on yourself. You highlighting yourself.
Oh.
You putting yourself under the microscope.
You're putting yourself under the microscope for hanging with Victor Conte. I want to play that last part again. Y'all, I think y'all missed that. Listen.
You putting the bullseye on yourself. You highlighting yourself. You putting yourself under the microscope. Because everybody's going to be, Chris Esperon good. Everybody's going to be looking like, oh, you with Victor Conte? Oh, I'm definitely paying close attention to you.
So then I have a question for you. Question number 5, Mr. Blueblood Sports TV. When you talk to Bill Haney, if what you saying is true, that anybody that associate with Victor Conte is going to have a bullseye and a target on their back and more scrutiny for being suspicious, why didn't you ask Bill Haney the real question of why did he walk his son in there to get his son on the SNAC program with Victor Conte, if what you saying is true? That's the 5th question I asked for Blueblood. If what you saying is true, that anybody associated with Victor Conte is placing a target and a bullseye on their back just for the mere association of being around a guy who has been a known steroid dealer and cheater in all sports that we know of, why didn't you ask Bill Haney, Bill, why did you walk your son into the SNAC building and get him signed up to a program that associates himself with Victor Conte? That's question number 5. We gotta stop letting people get away with the buffoonery. That's question number 5. We need answers. Because the last time I checked, Mr. Blueblood, you kept sneak dissing me. You and other content creators that don't like me and other Terrence Crawford fans have been discrediting me and disrespecting me and disregarding me and dismissing me because all I did was challenge the reason why Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney, Caleb Plant, Andrade, and the rest of them associate themselves with Victor Conte. And you all have heard me say time and time again that the mere association with a guy like Victor Conte will get these fighters in an environment to be discredited for their wins, even if they're not guilty of using PEDs. Hello? I make too much sense when I talk. It's not about being smart or dumb. Just pay attention to what people say. Listen to this guy.
So if you're doing anything, you would want to stay clear of Victor Conte.
If you're doing anything, you would want to stay clear of Victor Conte. No, you wouldn't. That's dumb. You would stay close to Victor Conte because he knows how to beat the test. He said it himself. And also, He said that insulin growth factor 1, long R3, is the most powerful PEDs in sports, including boxing. He said it's readily accessible, and this is what he told Jason Whitlock, and there is no testing for it, and it's undetectable. So if that's the case, how do you know if anybody's using it? How you know if anybody, and that was the question I asked for Victor Conte. If it's so readily accessible and available, then and undetectable, and there is no test for it, how do we know that Victor Conte is not giving it to his fighters under his SNAC program? So how can Blueblood Sports TV say what we just heard him say? Double salute to my guy, Andre Smith, member of the channel, supervisor of the Road to Take film crew. Asante L, I'm making too much sense. Zoo Gang 12, I'm making too much sense. Double salute to my guy, Jake Sir 72. I'm making too much sense.
Right? You're going to stay clear of Victor Conte.
Question number 6. If that's the case, Mr. Blueblood, then how come when you talk to Terrence Crawford in the 7-Eleven, why didn't you ask him then? Because he was with the SNAC program when you haphazardly saw him in 7-Eleven. Remember you said you seen, you said that you seen Terrence Crawford and you talked to him in 7-Eleven. Why you ain't ask him about the SNAC program then? And why he associated with a guy like Victor Conte if what you saying is true? That's question number 6 for Mr. Blueblood. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You don't want to run into Victor Conte problems because you know the history of Victor Conte. Ralph the One was good.
You don't want to run into Victor Conte problems because you know the history. Question number 7 for Mr. Blueblood Sports TV. Since he said you don't want to run into problems with Victor, you don't want to run into any Victor Conte problems because of his history. Well, then how come when Victor Conte was here on this channel, he told me and all of the audience, when he was asked who called who by Mr. Greg Quarterbaum, did you call Terrence Crawford or did Terrence Crawford call you? Victor Conte said that Terrence Crawford, where my phone at? Here you go, right here. He said Terrence Crawford called him on the phone and said, I know your history. You don't have to sell me on anything. I want to be down with SNAC. I'm in. So if nobody wanted Victor Conte problems based on knowing his history, then how come Terrence Crawford called him and acknowledged, hey, I know your history. Yeah, I know your history, and I don't care about that. I want in. Where do I sign up? Double salute to 2 Cents Boxing. She was here. That's why she just said in the chat, I want in. That's what Bud said to Victor. That's what Victor Conte said. So how can you say what you're saying, Blueblood? You're not making any kind of sense, bruh. He said you don't want Victor Conte problems because you know his history. But Terrence Crawford confirmed that he knew Victor Conte's history and he didn't care. Bill Haney knew Victor Conte's history and he didn't care. Sean Porter knew Victor Conte's history and even he didn't care. Should I go on? I will. Caleb Plant knew Victor Conte's history and even he didn't care. Demetrius Andrade knew Victor Conte's, should I go on? History and even he didn't care. Andre Berto knew Victor Conte's history and he didn't care. Willie Monroe Jr. knew Victor Conte's history and even he don't care. You want me to continue? Because that's enough fighters right there. Okay then. So if everything you're saying is true about knowing Victor Conte's history, Blue Blood, and not wanting a Victor Conte problem, then why they keep going over there, knowing his history? Because see, when I ask the question, Detail Boxing, when I ask the question, Jay Soar, when I ask the question, Sin Ironheart, when I ask the question, Andre Smith, Cash Crypto, when I ask the question, Mr. Pragmatic, why did those fighters go over to the SNAC program? I seem not to be able to get a legitimate answer because I asked Victor Conte that, and you know what he said? Oh, for the money. Don't you love money? I love money. They come over there. They come with me for the money. That's what he said when I asked him if they already world champions, some of them, and now all of them are already at the peak of their career. They're undefeated. They're already good. Why do they come to you? Why can't we get straight answers to why they went over there if everybody knows his history, Mr. Blue Blood?
Take the content. Right? You're going to stay clear of Victor Conte. You don't want to run into Victor Conte problems because you know the history of Victor Conte. Ralph.
See? We've heard enough. I've proven the point and asked the man 7 or 8 questions. We need answers. Because every time I do a public live video and I ask Blue Blood Sports TV questions in the past and even now, he never comes back and answer the question. You know, when I do lives and I ask Victor Conte questions, he never comes back and answer my questions. Lord have mercy. Let's hear what Ryan Garcia had to say about this, which is why I'm here. I just wanted to point out all of the inconsistent things that Blue Blood Sports TV said. Let's listen to Ryan Garcia.
Like, I just have a great time. And he's like really laughing though.
Okay, Ryan. You know, I'm a real nigga. I gotta ask you some stuff for the streets, man. What? Devin Haney leaping up mountains. He in the sand. He lifted 155 pounds. Are you ready for Dev Dollars to dream Haney?
Bro, I fucking, what was it, 100 or whatever pounds you said, bro? I fucking
135 or something else. So he was.
Bro, I squat 300 pounds, dog. I'm not worried about this clown, dog. Ask my strength and conditioning coach. I literally squat fucking 300 pounds. I'm fucking strong as fuck, bro. I'm not worried about Devin Pillow Hands Haney, bro. He can lift whatever the fuck he want. He can take steroids, because I heard that he wasn't fucking giving his blood work to SNAC.
Oh, child.
Through the grapevine.
Is that musty in it?
That's that musty shit.
Come on. Somebody got to get their blood sample.
Bro, I send my shit all the time, dog.
Damn. That's some wild alligator. I don't know. That might need to slither that up on the gram or something, man.
Allegedly. And then on top of it, bro, he's working with literally the dude, Victor Conte, that literally helps people cheat and knows how to cover it up perfectly and literally is almost like an alchemist when it comes to this shit. So, bro, if you ever think I'm on steroids, dog, at least I don't have the dude that was literally caught for steroids and got banned and then not banned, and now he said he's an advocate for clean sports, bro.
That Ryan Garcia. That what he said yesterday, from my understanding. I just heard this about 2 hours ago. So, about 2.5 hours ago. That's why we're here today. You heard what he said about Victor Conte? Did y'all hear that? Because Blue Blood tried to throw a shot at Ryan by saying, everybody want to say all of a sudden that Victor's a chemist, that he's a scientist. He's a mad scientist. He was trying to throw a shot subliminally at Ryan Garcia because you just heard Ryan Garcia use the word chemist, right? Mm-hmm. He said Devin Haney hasn't provided a lot of blood yet. I do have the tweets where Devin Haney responded to that. But the thing is, though, Ryan Garcia said that he's on a SNAC program. He's hanging around a known cheater. That's what Ryan Garcia said. Now, you know, when I say it, you know, it's oh man, it's like World War III when I bring it up, which we all know that Devin Haney's on a SNAC program. When I say Terrence Crawford's on a SNAC program, we already know that, but you know, when I say it, it's you're a hater. Well, Ryan Garcia just pointed it out. He said he's actually associated with a known cheater, a guy who knows how to cheat and then beat the test. That's what Ryan Garcia said. Salute. What's up, Deem? What's going on? Who that? My man Lucky here? Lucky, what's good, Lucky? Hey, I'm just asking the questions now. You know, hey, Dean, I said that earlier, that Devin said he was a mad scientist. You probably wasn't here. Run it back? Y'all want me to run it back? What part? Hey, salute, my guy Omega Red is here. What part you want me to run it back? I'll run it all back if you want. What part? Hurry up. Tell me. Hey, 2 cents. What part you want me to run back? Because the new audience is here. Don't let anyone trick you out of the numbers. Okay? It's not 150 people watching me live. I can assure you that it's over 1,500 people watching me live right now. And when this live go off, I'm going to screenshot it and show it to you on a post. Yeah, don't let YouTube play with my numbers. I already know what's going on. I'm going to tell the truth regardless. What 2 cents said? What part you want me to, she said, run it back. Oh, the Ryan part? All right, I'm going to play Ryan part again. Hold on. She said she didn't hear it. I'm going to run it back, Louis Vasquez. Hold on, I'm going to run it back. Oh, I'm going to run it back.
You never said no more true words, bro. Hey, bro, but why are you trying to spin the narrative like Derek's tired of me, bro? Me and
all right, hold that ain't there. Oh, I think this is it right here.
Mountains, he in the sand.
Here you go.
laughing, though.
Look.
No, he just laughs because, like, at the end of the workouts, like, I just have a great time. And he's like, really laughing, though.
Okay. Ryan, you know, I'm a real nigga. I got to ask you some stuff for the streets, man. What? Devin Haney leaping up mountains. He in the sand. He lived.
Listen to Ryan Garcia.
Are you ready for Dev Dollars to dream Haney?
Bro, I fucking, what was it, 100 or whatever pounds you said, bro? I fucking...
135 or something. So he was...
Bro, I squat 300 pounds, dog. I'm not worried about this clown, dog. Ask my strength and conditioning coach. I literally squat fucking 300 pounds. I'm fucking strong as fuck, bro. I'm not worried about Devin Pillow Hands Haney, bro. He can lift whatever the fuck he want. He can take steroids. Because I heard that he wasn't fucking giving his blood work to SNAC.
Oh, child.
Through the grapevine.
Is that musty energy?
That musty shit.
Come on. Somebody got to get their blood sample.
Bro, I send my shit all the time, dog.
Damn. That's some wild alligator. I don't know. That might need to slither that up on the gram or something, man. Like
allegedly. And then on top of it, bro, he's working with literally the dude, Victor Conte, that literally helps people cheat and knows how to cover it up perfectly. And literally is almost like an alchemist when it comes to this shit. So, bro, if you ever think I'm on steroids, dog, at least I don't have the dude that was literally caught for steroids and got banned and then not banned. And now he said he's an advocate for clean sports, bro.
That what Ryan Garcia said. Let me get this super chat because I 2 of them that's here now. And we will have more super chats. Double salute to my guy, Gregory Quarterbomb. Thank you, Mr. Greg, for your contribution and your support to the channel. Mr. Greg says, Manager Marty, Ryan has been listening to you. His words are very familiar. Did y'all catch that? Roll the tape, family. And then another super chat from my guy. Double salute to him, Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal, thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Smooth Criminal says, Mr. Greg, I was thinking the same thing. Keep cooking, Manager Marty. Yes, at the beginning of this segment, Smooth Criminal and Mr. Greg, I actually stated that I would not be surprised if Ryan Garcia listened to my content that I've been publishing for months now about Victor Conte, the interview, all of the substance. Oh, I can't use the word substance. All of the important things that he's been saying with substance. Can't use the word substance. With good information. But anyway, I'm not surprised if Ryan Garcia was listening to me, as much as I'm not surprised that Tank Davis has listened to some of the videos that I published. I mean, he did go on Twitter a few days after I did that video when I married VADA and Victor Conte in the SNAC program together. And don't take my word for it, Tank Davis said, get that SNAC, S-H-I-T, out of boxing. So I'm not surprised if any of the fighters, even the ones that's on the SNAC program, that are listening to the content, you know? Yeah. What else? Somebody tell me to run something back. What y'all want me to run back? Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, Carl Brown telling y'all, come on, support the channel. Hit the like button now. You ain't gonna find this information nowhere else. You see, people tap dance, they tap dance around this topic. Your favorite content, let me take my glasses off. Your favorite content creator scared to talk about this. Your favorite content creator. And if I'm your favorite content creator, I am not including myself. But your favorite content creator, they dance around this topic. They're afraid. They're not trying to affect their bottom line. They want to be politically correct. Even if they got Bill Haney over there on their platform like Fanon did yesterday. I didn't see the interview and all of that, but I don't recall anybody asking Bill Haney, why did he go over to the, maybe Blueblood Sports TV, since he claimed that just the mere association with Victor Conte will make people suspicious of you. Maybe Blueblood Sports TV, since I ran a tape on him and y'all just heard him say, maybe he can go ask his friend Bill Haney why he allowed his son, why he walked his son over there and sign up for the SNAC program if the mere association with Victor Conte will make people suspicious of him. I just wanted to know. We need answers. And I'm not mad that your favorite content creator is not speaking on it. This is why I'm here. I missed one of Toon's super chats. When? I thought I got both of Toon's super chats. Hold on, I got to make sure we get his super chats now. Hold on now. Toon, I don't want to miss nothing, Toon. Ooh, I did miss it. Here, go right here. I apologize, Toon. I apologize. I was playing the audio. I apologize, Toon. Thank you, Mr. Pratt. Double salute to you, Toon. Again, thank you. And I apologize again for missing that. Thank you for your support again, Toon. Your super chat means so much to me, brother. And I really, you know, I genuinely missed that, man. I apologize. And also, I'm not even on StreamYard. So a lot of times when you do a super chat, it'll be a little fast in the chat while it's moving, and I'll scroll down and see it. Whereas though on StreamYard, it automatically stars all of the super chats, and I can run it back. So I apologize again on that, Toon. That was my mistake, my brother. But this is what Toon said. Toon said, so it's cool for Haney to run with a known cheater, but this is the same cat who was complaining about Fury running with Daniel Canahan, but Victor is cool. He's talking about Blueblood. I guess the way Toon is saying what he's saying, it sounds like Blueblood Sports TV was basically complaining about Tyson Fury hanging with Daniel Cunningham, a known criminal, a guy I think he's still in a run, avoiding sanctions, right? But anyway, he's cool with Devin Haney and Terrence Crawford running with a known cheater in Victor Conte. That's what it sounds like Toon is saying. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but that was my interpretation real quick of that. Let me see. I'm trying to get these comments out real quick. Make sure we got everybody. I don't want to miss nobody. I don't want to miss anybody. Ooh, my guy is here. Double salute to him. Thank you, Stefan Lumpkin, my man Lump, representing the state of Florida. Thank you for your super sticker and your contribution, Lump. You know we got to talk about it, Lump. We got to deal with it. We got to deal with it. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Philly Fight Doctor, my God, double salute the family. What's going on, Fight Doctor? Yeah. Yeah, see, I got a new audience that's coming in. I don't want to run the whole tape back, y'all. Y'all think I should, though? Yeah, my Cash App is $Manager Marty. Somebody was asking about the Cash App. I got a new audience here. I don't want to run the whole thing back because, I don't mind. I want to make sure everybody else that heard all of this already, because I got a new audience. I don't want nobody to miss anything. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Oh, somebody said keep it moving. See, they don't want me to run everything back, y'all. I respect that. Some people did come late though. You know what I mean? I just had 7 or 8 questions for Blueblood. Toronto, Canada is in the building. Salute. Oh, I love Canada. People from the Philippines watch this channel, the UK, Russia, Smooth Criminals asking for, oh, y'all want me to do a recap? A light one? Okay, I'm gonna do it. Okay, that's why I got the hottest chat on YouTube, the biggest support system. I love y'all. That's why I love y'all, because y'all always love the truth. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna do a light one. I'm not gonna go hard. I'm gonna save some people's appetite for the replay of this live, because I know when I go off, like for the last week that I've been on YouTube, the yellow symbol keep coming up. Somebody keep pressing the report. I didn't even tell the VP of operations this, but that yellow $ keep coming up. It keeps coming up. Somebody keep on reporting the channel every time I do a live now. They doing that again. And I wish somebody would challenge me and say, oh, I'm lying. All right, let me give you some proof. Double salute to my guy, Philly Fight Doctor. Thank you for your Cash App, my brother. Much love, man. I appreciate you. Where's the email? Oh, Estelle Rouse. I gotta put 2 hands up for Estelle. Double salute to you, Estelle. Thank you for your Cash App. You sent me a Cash App yesterday when we was off the air, Estelle, and I want to acknowledge that right now. Thank you for this Cash App you sent yesterday, and you just sent one today. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do a recap, but I want to show y'all something. I want to make sure y'all know I'm gonna always be honest with y'all. I'm never gonna lie to you all. I don't do it in real life, so why would I? Come on. I always tell people this saying: I don't lie to God, I don't lie to my children, and I don't lie to myself. I don't think anyone else on earth is more important than those 3 people or entities. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. Let me see if we can get this email out. Where that email? Hold on. I found it. Hold on. I'm going to get it out there. Here it comes. Here it is right here. You see what this say? I'm going to show it to y'all. I had to, every time somebody report the live, I got to keep on click. I got to keep on doing. What I'm saying is, it's a process where you have to get a review from a human person, I guess, from YouTube. They'll review to make sure that whoever reporting the channel, they'll confirm, whether or not what the email was saying? Not this email, the other one. That I'm not violating the community guidelines. There it is. And so this is what they sent me. Was this yesterday at 1:07 p.m. Because every time somebody report my live, this is when I was talking about Victor Conte earlier this week, just period. They keep doing this. And what happens is when they report it, what happens is the algorithm won't push the content out. And then, of course, the monetization that's supposed to be on there, it'll be very, very limited. You know what I mean? So it messed the money up for the channel. You know what I mean? I don't know what they report me for because I ain't never, the guidelines. I don't, you know what I mean? But it's cool. But look, I did a public review like I do every time the channel's been reported. Because the last time somebody lied on me and said Blueblood said I flagged this channel, he didn't give y'all no evidence. But anyway, this is what they sent me yesterday at 1:07 p.m. See, your video is, can y'all see that? Is suitable for all advertisers. Manager Marty. This is the title they talking about. Hi, Manager Marty. You see? Great news. You see? This is what I'm telling y'all. when they messing up the money. That's why I tell you your super chats and your super thanks, when you join the channel, when you give the Cash App, it helps pour into the channel. You know what I mean? Because they don't want to. Y'all see how the viewership dipped from late October all the way to now? When I was getting thousands and thousands of views on live, not the live through YouTube, even the live on StreamYard, even my viewership has decreased. Not the viewership with you all. It's always increasing exponentially. But you know, YouTube don't want to push everything out. My audience is not getting the notifications properly. We see what they're doing. But the truth is going to prevail, and I'm going to come up here no matter what. And I'm going to produce content, even if the money's low. Because I love y'all, and this is what I do. I do it from the heart. You know what I mean? Hold on, let me get this super chat. Bomax Cheetos, a.k.a. the Big Cheeto Man. Double salute to you. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. He says, Fanon and Marty own Blueblood. Much respect to you, the Big Cheeto Man, a.k.a. the Big Cheeto Man. I think you were referring to Bomac when you said that. Creole, you remember he lied on me? See, even Creole was here. Even he know. Double salute to Ricky Dicky. I don't want to say the Dicky, bro. I'm just going to call you Ricky, bro. Double salute to Ricky. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. It's all about entertainment. Ricky says, no, blood used to be all for Errol, and all of a sudden, dude switched up when Bud went to BLK Prime. He knows something. Oh, yes. And a Ricky Dicky, I don't want to call you Dicky because I know that's probably not your real name, and it just don't sound pleasurable to the ears of the ladies that's watching me all across the world. But I will say, Ricky, if you want to see how I dissect Blueblood Sports TV for switching up on Errol Spence, all you got to do is go on some published content to the old videos with his name in my title from a year ago and some months ago, and you'll see how I broke it all the way down. So yeah, I'm gonna do a recap. That's what it was. See, listen, I got to be sharp now. I know it's better. Thank you, Mr. Greg. It is better for everybody to contribute on Cash App. Yes, it really is. Absolutely. It is better if you contribute on Cash App, because you know what it is that if YouTube is not pushing the content out, then the advertisers, right, where we do ad revenue sharing. So if the content's not being pushed out, then there's no advertisements on the content, right? And so of course that affects the bottom line here on the channel. And so either way it come, you know, I appreciate it, you know, whether it be Cash App or the super thanks if you join the channel, super chat. I got some other things lined up. I'm working on the merchandise. I done been told y'all that before. I'm working on the merchandise and some other things to add value to not just here on YouTube and my audience here, but also add value to your financial health, because that's what I'm certified in doing. And I want to be able to empower you all and, you know, basically leverage the brand of Manager Marty. All right. So I'll keep you all posted on that. Let me give a small little recap because we got a big audience today. Don't listen to YouTube. I'm telling y'all about 2,000 people's probably here. I promise you that. I'm going to screenshot it as soon as this live go off. But the point I'm making is some people did, you know, come late. Yes, merchandise is definitely coming soon. So let me give a small recap. I'm going to go back to, where's my iPad? There it is. I'm going to go back to what Blueblood said. There were 7 questions that I asked, and I basically debunked the theories that Blueblood came up with regarding his response to Ryan Garcia, which y'all just heard Ryan Garcia speak on Devin Haney being with Victor Conte or being associated with Victor Conte and the SNAC program. So hold on, let me rewind it back and give y'all a small recap. I didn't listen. I was just trying to rewind it to the part where, because I didn't watch this video. Just want to rewind it to the part where he said what he said, and I just stumbled over something else I thought was kind of funny. I didn't get a chance to laugh yet. Lucky McKinnell's, double salute to you, Luck. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Lucky says, do you think Mike Tyson needs the SNAC program? That's a good question, Lucky. Do I think Mike against who? Logan Paul? What's his name? Logan Paul? He's probably going to need it. Logan Paul just fought like what, last week, 2 weeks ago? Mike, he might need it. I mean, he's still Mike though. You can't, it's still Mike. But Mike is 31 years older than Logan. I call him Logan. His brother is Jake Paul. Sorry, Jake Paul. He's 31 years older than Jake Paul. Jake Paul fought like a week and a half ago or something, right? Last week. He might need it. He just might. Double salute. I see you in the chat. And hi back to you. All the way from Somerset in the UK. I told y'all people from all around the world. From the UK, the Philippines, Russia. They all watch me here. And we love you. Thank you for joining us. Canada. Don't forget them. We got people all over the world. All right, hold on. I want to show y'all something. Hold on. I don't know why Blueblood gets in his feelings when someone discredit Devin Haney. I don't know what that's about. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Oh, he didn't move up though, because they didn't give him the money. If they gave him the money, he fights at 147.
What? Why you hollering at people?
Oh, why didn't he move up there? Because they ain't give him the money.
Whoa.
What's wrong with you, man?
This guy, man. That's him? That's the guy who they listen to, him? He's a reliable source, the guy like him? Who, him? Come on, man. Double salute to my guy, Deem, by any means. Thank you for your support and contribution to the channel, Deem. Deem says, Manager Marty, they doing the same thing to me, the yellow dollar sign and my views. I'm doing something right. Can I get a wrench? Absolutely, Dean. I thought you actually had a wrench, Dean. I didn't know you didn't have a wrench, bro. Thank you for your support and contribution, Dean. I didn't know you didn't have a wrench, Dean. I got you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see if I can get you a wrench right now, brother. We're going to do a recap. Hold on, yo. I gotta hook my brother. I got to hook my brother, Dean, up. Hold on. I got you, Dean. I got to find your name in the chat real quick. I probably can do it later, too. Lump told me to keep bringing the heat. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Y'all know I'm going to bring that heat. The air fryer's, woo, the air fryer on about 350 degrees. I got you, Dean. Let me see something real quick. My man. Bam, there you go, Dean. You good now, bro. Bam. Huh? Dean got that wrench right on the spot. There we go. Y'all heard Blueblood hollering at people? Hold on, let me cue the joint. I found it. Double salute to my guy, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew, my main man, Pots and Pans, Andre Noble. Thank you, Andre Noble, for your support and contribution. Andre Noble says, for the truth. Thank you for that. Then we got my man, Ricky again. Ricky, double salute to you again, Rick. Thank you for your contribution one more again and your support to the channel. Ricky says, it's crazy because he's always saying how people love boxers and not the sport. and how they love to watch sweat trickle down their six-pack. I think he's zesty. He's talking about Blueblood Sports TV. Yeah, I know what he's always saying, but we're going to debunk the things that he's saying and what he said today. And I found it. Here it is. Here's the recap, y'all. I'm not going to listen now. I'm not going to hold you all too long. He's back at it again, Many-Face Publishing. I'm glad that you're here. Here it goes. Listen to him. I got 7 questions for Blueblood. Here it goes.
So now, Cloud Boy AB, what's up, family? So now let's talk about this, right? Ryan Garcia saying that Devin Haney is on PEDs allegedly, and that he's saying that, you know, he's with SNAC, he's not doing his blood work like he's supposed to, he's not turning in his blood work like he's supposed to, right? This is what Ryan Garcia is saying, right? He's not turning in his blood work like he's supposed to. He's not,
Get it out.
committed to, you know, he's with SNAC.
Keep stuttering. We know you're lying.
Devin Haney has been with the Clean Boxing Program in WBC for years. For years. Right? With the Clean Boxing Program for years. Right? When they started testing, Devin was the first one to say Ryan didn't enroll. Ryan enrolled after Devin. When Ryan fought Tank, he enrolled after Tank. That's what he did. He enrolled after him.
Come on, hurry up. Trying to find words to say. Come on.
So you talking about Devin is it? If Devin Haney had tested positive for any banned substance at any point in time in his life, in his career, that would have been found out. As much disdain that Devin Haney gets in the sport of boxing, if Devin Haney had tested positive for a banned substance at any point in time in his career, right, it would have been found out. So,
all right, so y'all heard what Blueblood just said. Right? He said if Devin Haney would have tested positive for a banned substance with the disdain that he gets, it would have been came out already. Now, question number 1, Mr. Blueblood, if what you are saying is true. Well, how come in an interview back in 2013 that I showed everybody the excerpt of, on the screen, the words of the interview, the transcript of Dr. Margaret Goodman, the founder and president of VADA, who administers the testing through their DCOs that they contract out to perform and administer the blood and urine testing. How come she said that if a fighter tests positive for a banned substance, they're removed from their website so that they won't be publicly acknowledged? That's question number 1. Yeah, if Dr. Margaret Goodman said that, that's the protocol of VADA, to not publicly acknowledge a fighter when they test positive, then how can you say that if Devin Haney tested positive for a banned substance, we would know about it already? We need answers.
here's another thing. right? That everybody loves to use now. Everybody all of a sudden loves to use, well, Victor Conte is a mad scientist and he's a chemist.
Stop. You said, here's another thing that people want to use and people want to say, and all of a sudden people are saying Victor Conte is a mad scientist, he's a chemist. Question number 2 for you, Mr. Blueblood. How can you say everybody is saying it all of a sudden that Victor Conte is a mad scientist when Devin Haney is the one that said that Victor Conte is a mad scientist on the Netflix documentary Hall of Shame? Huh? Yeah, I'm about to pull it up. Just a small recap. Let's hear Devin Haney say that Victor Conte is a man. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.
And stuff like that, but I never really paid attention to it. Yeah, I mean, I would say that it is performance enhancing, just without the drugs. Victor's definitely nice. It's just...
You're a beast.
Victor is a mad scientist. Y'all heard him? That's what Victor Conte said. I mean, that's what Devin Haney said. So how can this guy, Blueblood Sports TV, say all of a sudden everybody want to use, he said Victor Conte? No, Devin Haney said he's a mad scientist, bro. So that's question number 2. Let's continue.
And he knows how to hide this and hide that. From Olympic style testing, that's why they incorporated Olympic style testing in the sport of boxing and in everything, so that Victor Conte's chemist quote unquote chemist work can't be hidden.
Where your proof at, Blueblood? You said that's why they incorporated Olympic-style testing so that Victor Conte's quote-unquote chemist work can't be hidden. Well, how is that true, Blueblood Sports TV? Where's your proof at? Where's your evidence? Because the last time we checked, we heard Victor Conte say right here in an interview with me, he said that he introduced the founder of VADA, W-A-D-A, Dick Pound, to Margaret Goodman, Dr. Margaret Goodman, and after that meeting where he was the middleman and Dr. Margaret Goodman founded VADA. And now she's the founder and president of VADA. So how can you say that quote-unquote Olympic-style testing was established in boxing so that the scientific work of Victor Conte can be hidden when he's the one that helped form VADA by putting the relationship together between Dick Pound, the founder of VADA, and Dr. Margaret Goodman? And not only that, Mr. Blueblood, I got some more questions for you. Let's take a listen to what else he said.
That's why they did it.
Lying again. He know he lying. That's why they did it. Prove it then. Where's your evidence that Olympic-style testing was established in boxing because of Victor Conte's science work or scientific work, quote unquote, so it wouldn't be hidden, so it can be exposed? Because the last time I checked, Mr. Blueblood Sports TV, Victor Conte also stated, his words not mine, his words not mine, insulin growth factor 1, long R3, IGF-1, LR3, is readily accessible. It's more powerful than HGH. You can purchase it online. You can purchase it in Mexico over the counter at a pharmacy. There is no test for it, and it's detectable. That's what Victor Conte said. He said half of that here, and he said the whole thing on Jason Whitlock's channel last week or 2 weeks ago. So if what Victor Conte's saying is true that there are undetectable performance enhancement drugs still in sports and in boxing, well, how can you say that there was Olympic style testing protocols put in place to stop him and his scientific work that is hitting if something is not detectable? Make it make sense, brother. Because you're trying to protect Devin Haney and all. You know what? Let's listen to how he's trying to protect them. Here it comes. Here it comes. Because I got question number 4. Spit it out.
Right? Andre, what's up, family?
Come on and talk.
And if they know that you have any doings with Victor Conte, right, aren't they going to pay even more close attention to you? You highlighting yourself.
Come on. What else? What else? Man, hurry up. What else?
You putting a bullseye on yourself. You highlighting yourself. You putting yourself under the microscope. Because everybody's going to be, Chris Esperon was good. Everybody's going to be looking like, oh, you with Victor Conte? Oh, I'm definitely paying close attention to you. So if you're doing anything, you would want to stay clear of Victor Conte.
You'll put a bullseye on your own back. You'll place yourself under a microscope. You'll be under heavy scrutiny, basically, just by the mere association with Victor Conte. If you was juicing, why would you want people to even assume that? Even if you're not juicing, why would you want people to assume that you are just by being associated with Victor Conte? Here's my question to you, Blue Blood. When you talk to your man, Bill Haney, why didn't you ask him? Why did he walk his son into the offices of Victor Conte, knowing that the mere association with him is going to give his son scrutiny? And everybody's going to assume that he's doing something illegal because of his association with Victor Conte. Better yet, Mr. Blue Blood, why didn't you ask Terrence Crawford? Why did he join the SNAC program at Victor Conte? If just the mere association with him is going to make people suspicious of him. You know, you said you met Terrence Crawford and you talked to him in the 7-Eleven. Why you ain't ask him? Because he was on the SNAC program then. Why you ain't ask him? Why he associated with Victor Conte? If what you saying is true. Okay. Question number 4. We need answers.
Right? You're going to stay clear of Victor Conte. You don't want to run into Victor Conte problems because you know the history of Victor Conte. Ralph.
Whoa. Stop, Blue Blood. Stop. You don't want to have Victor Conte problems because you know his history. Isn't that amazing? You don't want to run into any Victor Conte problems because you know his history. That's what y'all just heard Blue Blood said. Well, I have a question for that, Mr. Blue Blood. Then what did Terrence Crawford go over there for then? Because the last time we checked, Victor Conte, he was here on this channel, and I'll pull it up for all of you haters and detractors, where he said, when he was asked, this is what he said. He was asked through a super chat through Mr. Gregory Quarterbaum, who's here tonight, who is a fellow Terrence Crawford fan. He said, Greg asked Mr. Victor Conte, who called who? Did you call Terrence Crawford or did Terrence Crawford call you? And Victor Conte, he said this. He said, when I was on the phone, where my phone? Here you go. He said, when I was on the phone with Terrence Crawford, because Terrence Crawford called me personally. And Terrence Crawford said, I know your history. You don't have to sell me on anything. I want into the SNAC program. So Blueblood, make it make sense. You said if you don't want to run into Victor Conte problems, if you know his history, well, Terrence Crawford knew his history and told Victor Conte, I know your history. I know your history. You don't have to sell me on anything. I want in. Come on, Blueblood. Make it make sense, brother. Then what did Terrence Crawford go over there for then? Then what did your man, Bill Haney and Devin Haney, go over there for? If the mere association is going to make Devin Haney a target, it's going to make him highlighted, it's going to make him be under the microscope. But what did he go over there for then? If everybody know his history. Am I making any sense here to y'all? Oh, okay. I got some more questions and I'm going to let y'all go. Come on, Blueblood. What else you want to say?
The one was saying Tank fights will always sell over Devin fights. And
Okay, he was done. And so are we. We're done with you, Mr. Blueblood, until you give us receipts and evidence of the things that you said on this live today. And I didn't watch your whole video. Who cares? I wanted to watch this part. Bring us truth and evidence that Olympic-style testing was instituted and established in the sport of boxing so that the quote-unquote scientific work of Victor Conte cannot be hidden. When he said that the test is beatable. When he said there are undetectable steroids to this day. When we have no factual public record of Terrence Crawford being tested by VADA from November of 2020 all the way to July of 2023. We need answers. And I want to leave you with one more question, Mr. Blueblood, and you better bring the proof. If you answer yes to this question, you better make sure you bring the proof. Now, you are an executive of BLK Prime, right? Or you was, right? You was, right? Or you are, right? You one of the top guys over there, or you work with them, or some. You have some position over there at BLK Prime. Let me loosen up my tie for this one. When Victor Conte was here in my face, when I interviewed him, right? I asked him a question. I said, Victor, you saying that the president and the owner of BLK Prime, the promoter, he had limited finances because he didn't have enough money to even keep the show going on. So it was limited VADA testing between Terrence Crawford and David Evanesian. I asked Victor Conte, couldn't you have paid for the test? You're the advocate. He said, yeah, you're right. I could have paid for it. So I'm going to ask you a question, Mr. Blueblood, and we need answers because you are affiliated with BLK Prime. We're going to verify and fact check what Mr. Victor Conte said through you. Can you give us any proof that there was VADA testing between Terrence Crawford and David Evanesian that the promoter, your man, Mr. Gums, paid for prior to them fighting? Can you produce us evidence of that, Mr. Blueblood, Sports TV? Because you do work over there, right? You work over there. You are affiliated with the pro. You was taking all the credit for getting on the phone talking to Bozy for a Boots versus Crawford fight. Remember, you took all the credit for that, right? And you said you're a matchmaker and you big time and all this. You sit with the big dogs and the executives at BLK Prime. I'm glad you said that last year. Now what we want is for you to provide us evidence. Since you are the executive over there, you're the ones that push some buttons to get fights orchestrated, right? Okay, so push some buttons and give us some evidence. Yeah, give us some receipts that there was VADA testing, whether it be limited or full, because VADA still didn't place it on their website yet. They didn't put on their website yet that Terrence Crawford and David Evanesian did any testing. And to my understanding, Gums, the BLK Prime owner, he don't have what's called a muzzle rule, right? Okay, so you can publicize it. He don't have a muzzle rule, so you can publicize it. So give us the receipts, brother. That's what we want, the receipts. We don't want you keep trying to lie for people. The receipts. That's all we want. Double salute to my guy, Lucky McKinnels. Thanks again, Lucky, for your contribution and your support to the channel. Lucky says, Blueblood is all cap. He's on the Haney's payroll. Double salute again to my guy, Jaser, 72, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll to Take film crew. Jaser says, Blue will never ask those questions because it will mess with his pockets. This is what the people saying to you, Blue Blood. This is what the people are saying to you, sir. I asked you 7 questions earlier, and I probably condensed it to 5 questions in the recap. We need answers. So I'm going to leave y'all with Ryan Garcia's words, because Ryan Garcia sounded like he's been watching some content over here. Sounds like Ryan Garcia has been formulating his own assessment of Devin Haney going to the SNAC program and being associated with a guy like Victor Conte and considering Victor Conte's history. And even if Ryan Garcia never watched 1 second of the content, the mere fact that he brought it up is important. Even if Tank Davis never watched 1 second of any piece of published content about me, VADA, SNAC, Victor Conte, the SNAC fighters, the SNAC program, the fact that he brought it up and said, get that SNAC S out of boxing. People are starting to listen to me. Well, let's hear what Ryan Garcia said, and then I'm going to give a small little response through Twitter that Devin Haney said. And hold on, this is Ryan Garcia's word.
Fucking strong as fuck, bro. I'm not worried about Devin Pillow Hands Haney, bro. He can lift whatever the fuck he want. He can take steroids, because I heard that he wasn't fucking giving his blood work to SNAC.
Oh, child.
Through the grapevine.
Is that musty energy?
That musty shit.
Come on. Somebody got to get their blood sample.
Bro, I say my shit all the time, dog.
Damn. That's some wild alligator. I don't know. That might need to slither that up on the gram or something, man.
Hey, allegedly. And then on top of it, bro, he's working with literally the dude, Victor Conte, that literally helps people cheat and knows how to cover it up perfectly, and literally is almost like an alchemist when it comes to this shit. So, bro, if you ever think I'm on steroids, dog, at least I don't have the dude that was literally caught for steroids and got banned and then not banned, and now he said he's an advocate for clean sports, bro.
Those are the words of Ryan Garcia. You can't make none of this stuff up. There was a response that Devin Haney gave to what Ryan Garcia said, and I want to read it to you all out of all fairness so that everybody can be on the same page with what Devin Haney said. Devin Haney says, all right, here you go right here. So y'all know I'm not just making stuff up. This is Devin Haney. This is a tweet from him in response. And he actually tagged Victor Conte and Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney says, this is my 14th straight fight with VADA testing. Ask Oscar. I believe he's referring to Oscar De La Hoya. Ask Oscar. I'm the one who demanded testing. Ussy boy with a P. He said the P-U-S-S-Y. I just said ussy, but that's the P word, boy. I wonder why. You know what's interesting to me? Devin Haney said he demanded testing. Did he really demand testing? Or did the quote-unquote self-proclaimed anti-doping advocate Victor Conte? You see, he always demand testing from potential opponents of the SNAC fighters. Did you notice that? Yeah. Well, I have a question to Devin Haney. I told y'all in 2024, we're not just allowing people to just say words without any truth and evidence to support what they say. Well, Devin Haney said this is his 14th straight fight with VADA testing. Well, we only seen about 3 VADA letters posted on Twitter. We need more, Devin. I'm not saying that you're lying, Devin, and I am not accusing you of anything. We need answers. So, why don't you post the 14 different letters that you got from VADA with the date on there, Dr. Margaret Gutman's signature, where you enrolled in the testing? I mean, 14 straight. It shouldn't be that hard to pull a record up of that. I'm not saying you don't have the record, but it would be very helpful for the fan base to dispute what claims Ryan Garcia is having to get you. Pull it up. Post it on social media. Post all 14 of them. Yes, you can do that immediately. Now, what else did we see? Ryan Garcia responded to that, and this is what he said. Let me show y'all so y'all know I'm not just making this up. This is Ryan Garcia. This is Ryan Garcia's response. Of course, you can pass the test. Victor Conte is a master cheater. He knows how to drown things out of your system and blood, allegedly. It's not that hard to figure out. Everyone, look up Victor Conte, Devin's drug supplier. Those are the words of Ryan Garcia. Well, Devin Haney responded. I'm going to show it to you so you know I'm not making that up either. Can y'all see that? Oh, I got to put it over here. Devin Haney responded, and he said, just STFU. I guess he's saying shut the F up. You're real life delusional. I'm pillow fisted, but take steroids. Make it make sense. Those are the tweets between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. What's interesting to me is that Devin Haney never denied it. Not saying that he is taking steroids. That is not what I'm saying. And I'm not saying that Devin Haney is a cheater. What I'm saying is he never denied it. Neither did Terrence Crawford, and neither did none of the guys over at the SNAC program that I know of. I'm talking about unequivocally. Even in the tweet. And also I want to leave with this. Even if VADA testing was administered, Victor Conte peeled the lid back when I pressed them and asked them some very important questions, which I knew the answers to. I just wanted him, the expert, the advocate, to say it in front of y'all, where he agreed that there's no such thing as random testing if it's already pre-announced. On VADA's website, it's already pre-announced based on what Victor Conte's saying. Once every 10 days is the most stringent of testing. And Victor Conte stated that IGF-1, LR3, a drug, an illegal substance, is more potent than growth hormone. It's readily accessible. You can buy it online. You can purchase it over the counter in Mexico at a pharmacy. There is no test for it, and it's undetectable. So how stringent is this testing? Well, that was my take on it. I'm glad you all was able to come. I did not expect to be live today, but because you all support me, you came at the drop of a hat when I knew I was going live, which was an hour before I came on. And I'm going to always present truth and evidence. I'm going to give you some entertainment, of course, you know that, and educational value. And I really appreciate you all supporting and giving the cash apps and the super chats tonight. You all did a great, great job. Band up, I see you. I'm going to check my IG. I heard you. I seen you earlier with that. No problem. Come back Friday. I'm going to take a little break tomorrow. But come back Friday, all right? Come back Friday, probably the same time, between 5 and 5:15 p.m. Come back Friday now. We got some more boxing and business of boxing to discuss. I love each and every last one of you, and I cannot wait to see you all again on Friday. And anybody that knows Blueblood, don't hate on me. Go and run and tell him I got 7. Well, not 5. That was the recap. I have 7 questions that I want him to answer, and he has to provide evidence of 2 things. Number 1, he has to provide evidence that Olympic-style testing was instituted and established in the sport of boxing to keep Victor Conte's scientific work from being hidden. He has to prove that. And number 2, he also has to prove and provide evidence of Terrence Crawford and David Evanesian being VADA tested, even if it was limited tested, because it's not on the website. It's nowhere publicly, you know, like everybody else that get tested, VADA puts them on the website. But anyway, provide us with that, because you are, I guess, an executive or an employee, or you're close with the owner at BLK Prime. You work with BLK Prime. I'm sure it shouldn't be that hard, because, you know, the promoters are supposed to pay for the VADA testing or the anti-doping testing, right? Okay, great. So that means it should be easy for you to get the paperwork, the documentation, and post that, okay? And please, if you're cool with Blueblood, don't hate on me. Go run and tell him. Go run and tell him to answer them 7 questions now. We don't want to hear nothing else about you speaking on Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney and this anti-doping and doping topic until you come back with truth and evidence. Well, that's my time. I love y'all. And you know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take my word for it. Roll the tape.